Fine, now grab that screenshot the other way. All right. All right. So we don't have to worry about the music. We All right. So new game. Here we go.
So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
Yes, we have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people.
That's always a problem.
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town.
And a quiet mountain town. And if you believe that, Chapter 1, Side A. Berry Bus America.
Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him.
All right. We're looking around. Who's this dude? Welcome to South Park. You know, it is a quiet little mountain town.
Alex!
Oh, I ruined it.
Holy shit. That's really him.
Hey, look, it's the plot point.
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
I'm cool with the hug if you are. Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
Yes, it is.
It's just so good to see you again. I can't believe you're here.
Believe it, dude.
She's all grown up. I missed it.
I'm a lot taller, huh?
Yeah. Time will do that to you. Are you ready to see the town?
Hell yeah, let's rock and roll. I don't know why I said that.
Me
It's the-
neither. But I love the enthusiasm.
It's as if somebody was pressing a button, making me say
Okay,
things.
the Black Lantern is just up the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How
What
was
about the
trip?
Green Lantern? Is that around the corner?
Must be wiped.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor, hey, Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here.
Awkward hugs are awkward.
She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Welcome to Haven.
Eh. It's no Arcadia Bay. The Brown Bear Diner? Oh, doesn't it say Crown Bear?
It's nice.
Come on.
Is this the first official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for her angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
Hey, Gabe.
Riley, meet my sister, Alex.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Yeah.
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard or I save too many puppies.
They could smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh, yeah? What would you do?
I would be honest. It's usually harder, but then you come off as more authentic.
Called it.
Wow. You two are already wonder-twinning your way through town.
Seems
Exactly.
that way.
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite, but I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry. What do you think?
What, exactly are you apologizing for?
This time around? Maybe the toilet seat?
Go with the sunflowers.
Charlotte loves sunflowers? Go with the sunflowers.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Okay, we'll ask in 5 minutes.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, not yet. I'll handle it.
What?
Okay, no call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good. Might as well have a look around before we leave. Mandatory for any enchanted garden. How to Kill Everything You Touch. A flower book by Alex Chen. You can make anything pretty if you shove a bouquet inside. Oh, no category for estranged brother you haven't seen in 8 years because you were ripped apart by the foster care system? That's a shame.
Totally a shame. So, okay, Alex has some Chloe vibes.
This gnome has been places.
He's been places. He needs some shades.
Perfect.
Right on.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I
Totally.
heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh,
God, please
The
stop.
puns! The puns! I approve!
No problem. Hey, ladies. What are you drinking? The tiny house movement is really taking off. hope Charlotte likes the sunflowers. Aw, I wonder who they are.
Cute, right?
Yeah. Are those your grandparents?
No, but they were like family. Alistair and Ava Murphy. Nana bought the building from them before I was born.
Hopefully my advice doesn't derail her entire life. I'm sure it's fine.
What if I don't get in? Shit. What if I do get in? Am I really ready to leave this place?
If Riley's so anxious about leaving this town, I guess it can't be too bad. Does anyone actually sit in the decorative store chair?
I would. I totally would. Anything else back here? No? Alright, we can explore. Thoroughly exploring everything.
Once I'm done looking around, we can head out.
Thanks, Alex. Totally forgot what to do.
Ready.
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
Hello, Bambi Sparkles. How are you? Did you do some fitness boxing today?
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Second, welcome to the stream. Ooh, what's this over here?
Your feet now. It's getting windy. My feet are fine.
These are really nice.
Thanks. I hand wove every wreath myself.
Wow. You should.
Well, here we are.
Wow. Good to know.
So how you doing today, Bambi?
I bet Gabe keeps the flower shop in business all by himself.
I'm doing okay. Doing my boxing later. My back is killing me today. Ah.
Local beekeeper breaks state record for total number of bees. Stop the presses.
Hey, don't hate. How many bees do you have?
Last time I checked, like 0 bees.
We have no bees. I always like to do mine almost. It's like the third thing I do in a day after I wake up. The first 2 things, brush teeth, eat breakfast, then work out.
Wow. Just wow.
Matter of fact, what was on today's agenda? Way shape focus combo, hook combo number 1, and the block combo, which I absolutely hate doing because there are some days the block combo does not register completely.
What the shit is goat yoga?
Yoga. With goats. Welcome to Colorado. Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte. Step 2, Alex and Charlotte become best friends and everyone's happy forever.
Gabe's pretty nervous about making sure I'll like it here. It's sweet.
Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte. Step 2, Alex and Charlotte become best friends and everyone's happy forever.
Out of curiosity, I want to look around some more here.
Alex, wait up!
Hey, Striker. So we can't fully explore.
I bet Gabe keeps the flower shop in business all by himself.
Gabe Chen. Flower delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth
It
everything out.
is.
It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later. Once, you know.
It's no problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right?
No mercy, swaybacks are the way.
Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex.
Are the way, truth, and the light.
Ninth
Like,
Warden.
back for it,
Has
back
she found
for
the
it.
Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's
Wait.
looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid. Still do sometimes, to be honest.
I don't mess around with the no mercy
You
so
can get away with
much
anything if you
as
want,
like the
and no one can stop you.
doing a 30-minute workout at a fast pace is more than enough to get me,
If you like comics, I can
keep me going.
show you the one I'm making.
I'd love to see it.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
The
I know
mines?
they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
This kid is gonna get himself into
I
trouble.
mean, I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
Totally
I
would.
just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal. Oh man. I shouldn't have told you that.
I know we just met, but be careful out there, okay?
You don't need to worry. Really.
We totally need to worry about this kid. We're not even 5 minutes into this game and we have to worry about someone.
Nice meeting you, Ethan.
Rocky Mountain Record Traders. Yeah, but in terms of the exercises, I prefer the step combos myself. Because that actually gives me, work the calves as well as oftentimes midsections. Depending on the hooks and stuff. Hooks, uppercuts. Ooh's me.
Oh, wow.
I can't think. Actually, I know when's the last time I've been to a record store. Just look up when Tower Records closed in Cherry Hill, New
This place
Jersey. That
reminds
would have
me
been
of the
about
shop Gabe and I used to go to.
2006.
He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy. Here I am, years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store. Except this time, I'm buying the record.
And we're going to set the record straight.
No way.
No way. And there's Steph Gingrich. Fumble.
Oh,
Try to get a cast combo with all 3 walk-ins in it. From step back, double step.
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with Bomb Squad. Up next, a very special request
I
from...
mean, trying to line it up with all 3 happening in it. I don't think I've ever had all 3 in a set. No, because 2 of them are at least in the standard 30-minute set are like 8
Sorry,
minutes.
The store's actually closed right now, which is confusing because it's obviously open. Wait. Are you Alex?
Yes, we're
That's
Alex.
me.
Wow. Gabe's been talking about you coming since forever. I'm Ryan.
Welcome. Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So, all the way from Portland, huh? What do you think of Haven?
I've seen some cool things so far. Like, this record store is amazing.
I mean, it's
I
a
didn't
cool little
expect anything
town.
like this here.
Yep. It's a cultural landmark for sure.
So, the store is closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
He's trying to pick up a
Yeah.
chick.
Well, you could say that.
An outdoorsman's guide to the calls of common birds. Wow, that's
Different.
not what I was expecting at all.
It's funny
It's a
that's how a
pretty
blue
obscure
bird
record.
appears is the common theme in all
National
games.
Park Service gave it
The
5 stars.
Life is Strange games.
So, you're,
Colorado State Park Ranger.
Oh,
it's all coming into focus. Well, bummer the store's closed. I was thinking of getting a gift for Gabe, but I'll figure something else out. I don't even know if he still listens to records.
He does. Charlotte just got him a record player for his birthday.
right on. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure he put something on hold.
what did he put on hold?
So you don't work here?
Steph won't mind. It'll be the easiest sale she's ever made. If I could just find the hold list. Damn. I know I saw it before.
We got to go looking around. Let us explore.
Want to help me look?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Any ideas on where to start?
everywhere. Look everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Steph leaves stuff all over the place.
He seems cool. For a tree cop.
I'm so excited. You two are my neighborhood on my block. Check it out. Who the hell is Chelsea? I don't know who Chelsea is. Alright, so no familiar names here. Rude. Action
This
figures.
place has just the right amount of dorkiness.
Is that supposed to be Deadpool? I can't tell.
Apparently, plants can feel pain. But can they cry, sing all of melancholy and the infinite sadness in bed? I don't think so.
Say what?
You're not the boss of me, poster.
Huh.
Standing on stage in front of a crowd of strangers? Fuck creepy crawlies. That's the stuff of nightmares.
I don't know. I've sang on Twitch before with Twitch Sings.
I could spend hours sitting here. Maybe I will.
All right. Gotta replace the headphones. Headphone replacements are headphoney.
So, this is Haven Springs. A tiny town so deep in the mountains that car sickness is the price of entry, with its own radio station, record store, and dispensary.
That sounds cool. I like getting screenshots, folks.
Feel real.
If y'all new here, you know that.
Wake up back in that group home any moment. But I guess this is my home now.
It totally is the home. Hydrate. Thank you, Striker. All right, take the needle off the turntable. What we got over here?
How very small town. Okay, Steph. Let's see what you're into.
I'm detecting an indie pattern. Okay, a seriously obscure indie pattern.
Area
I'm
51.
impressed. Ninth Warden, hero of the Intergalactic Peace Wars,
And friend to lonely children everywhere.
Moving along here. Cat!
Wait. Is that the hold list?
We will deal with the cat in a bit.
Chores are an excellent way to learn personal responsibility, Alex.
Chores are a way to drive someone up the fucking wall.
I love that this town has their own radio station. Huh. Colorado digs its alt rock, I see.
I could have sworn she set it down over here. Don't get me wrong, Steph's great, but she can be kind of a mess.
Gabe's record is in here, but which one is it?
Touch and die.
Is it wrong that the note makes me want to touch it more?
Yes.
It's been so long since I've played. Gabe and I used to dream about cutting demos all the time as kids. Never got perpetual motion.
Whoops.
Looks exhausting. In these troubling times, the world could really use more rock songs with clarinet solos.
Has there ever been a rock song with a clarinet solo?
How do I get a rich Polish clarinetist to buy me things?
Good question.
Are you trying to die?
Yes.
I wanted to see what would happen.
You're just lucky Steph's behind a soundproof wall.
Hey, luck or not, I've officially cheated death.
Totally. Death has been cheated. Ooh.
I did a report on Jane Eyre once in high school. I'd love to actually read the book one day. Valkyrie. That's one badass cat name.
Valkyrie the kitty cat. We like it. Alright, we're getting nothing from the cat.
Don't freak out. I'm just gonna... Okay, just kidding.
I'm surprised you got out of there with both your hands.
Thing is, she's sitting on the hold list.
We could use her toy to lure her away. If we can find it. Give me a hand.
Alright. We're now looking for Ryan, move.
Any luck finding that cat toy?
Not yet. So, what's the prediction? What do you think Gabe listens to these days?
I have no idea what either of these styles are.
I'm guessing he's gotten pretty deep into the acoustic EDM scene.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Yes.
Isn't all great music?
Yes. Also yes.
Deep. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Fine.
Let's see if we can find that cat toy.
Please have the toy. The suspense is killing me. Surprisingly not covered in stickers. Shelves are meant for holding things, right?
What about the top shelf?
What if it's the original Broadway cast recording of Cats?
Yes.
At least that'd be ironic.
No toy to be seen.
Okay.
Prime cat toy real estate.
Maybe in the junk box.
And we have a winner.
We found it.
Good guess.
Is that a mouse with antlers?
Be safe out there.
If I die a horrible cat-related death, tell Gabe I'm sorry.
The kitty is amused.
Who's the superior mammal now?
The cat is superior. We all know this. Case in point.
All right. Good idea.
Thanks. For a guy who lives in the woods, I'm pretty good at this customer service thing.
Tiny Bluebot. Kings of Leon.
Should have known.
I can see why Gabe fits in so well here.
All right. Oh, wait. Journal.
Wait. Seriously?
Gabe and I used to listen to records together all the time. We'd forget about the world and rock out for hours.
I still have a few
Gotta tell me
records.
what Gabe was like as a kid. Any ammunition you can give me?
Actually, he was a pretty badass older brother. He smoked cigarettes, which at the time I thought was awesome. And he somehow managed to get his first tattoo when he was 12.
It was a temporary tattoo.
Damn. The legend only grows. All right, you're looking at 20 even.
No, no way. I can't believe you're doing this again.
She's pissed.
Come on.
Do you have any idea how much time I've put into this? You just... No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working.
Alex, calm down.
It's called a job. Maybe you'd understand if you ever
I
had...
can watch the booth if you gotta get out of here.
Hey, hold on a sec. Are you serious?
Well, you have a playlist, right? I think I can handle that.
You're a lifesaver. Oh, no bird calls, though. I'll be there, 1 sec.
Okay, that calmed her down. Okay.
Organizing a LARP shouldn't be this hard.
Steph has gotten more high strung.
Are you okay?
Sorry. I was just a little thrown for a moment. Thanks.
You got it.
Somehow I knew I'd find you in here.
Of course you
Things well
would.
with Charlotte?
Thanks to your help. I can't wait for you guys to meet. I think you'd be great friends. Speaking of, my two favorite people in my favorite place. What have you guys been up to?
Just looking around. This place is pretty sweet.
It's totally
Every
sweet.
time I'm in here, it reminds me of you. I'm not
Needs more
surprised you
comic
like it.
books though. In a video
Anyway,
game rack.
I'm glad you two met. Not only is this dude my best friend, he's the best guide to Haven you could ever find.
And this dude hands me the best beers?
Yeah. That works.
Hey, by the way, Mac was in here earlier, and he really wants to talk to you.
He knows where to find me.
Who's Mac?
Anyway, my shift starts in 20. Ready to go? Tag along?
I'll catch up. I got a radio show to host.
So, who's Mac? I don't know who this Mac is. Who is Mac? Tell me. Well, how is anybody supposed to know? This game just came out today. No one knows who Mac is. We know Alex, Gabe, Ryan,
I should check
Valkyrie.
in. Do you mind?
No, yeah, of course.
Who am I forgetting? Steph? Ethan?
What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
Hey,
1 week to the LARP. You stoked?
hell yeah.
Attaboy. No, we gotta talk road trips next. It's a long drive to Denver.
Are we driving with Steph?
We'll see. She's a GM, so she's gotta be in Denver pretty early. What are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kinda wanna hang out at home. Is that okay?
Do you, man? But I'm gonna check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
Capiche. Good to meet you.
Yeah, same. See you around.
Uh-huh. He ain't hanging at
Weird
home.
Seeing you do the dad thing.
Dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad. I'm like dad plus.
Lame.
We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow his cover?
Tough choices here.
I should probably tell you something.
Shoot.
Earlier when Ethan and I were talking, he mentioned exploring some old mine.
Oh, man.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I thought you'd want to know.
This fucking kid. I'm gonna tell Charlotte. Just give me a sec. Ooh, Ethan's in trouble.
Really?
Really?
We'll see. I appreciate you telling me. You did the right thing. What do you say we get you settled in?
We're trying to make it right here. Trying to make the obvious good choices is not easy. Because for all we know, we don't know anything. I don't know anything about Anistic's powers, other than the fact that she can read emotions and that she can react to the emotional state of others.
With soot all over their faces?
Exactly.
This game is very, very
Did they
pretty.
mind, though?
Used to be silver back in the day.
And now?
Uranium. They blow these big holes in the mountains and sell it off to nuclear power plants.
Whoa.
Yeah. We'll actually be able to hear a blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
Sounds like it.
Look who it is. Jed. Hey, got someone I want you to meet. Alex, this is my buddy Jed.
Buddy hell, will you listen to this horse shit?
Yes.
His boss, he means.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or
But
so.
who owns the Green Lantern?
Alex?
DC
I know a hell
Comics.
of a lot about you.
Oh?
Only bad stuff. Mostly lies.
Your brother's full of shit. You know that? He just about wet himself waiting for you to get here.
I was excited to see him too. Guess we're an almost wet yourself kind of family.
Ha! I like her.
Yeah, she's okay, I guess. We're heading in. You coming?
In a minute. Supposed to meet Eleanor to talk Spring Festival decorations. He tell you about the festival yet?
Not in
No.
detail?
I'll fill you in later. Like, you do not want to get this guy started.
Yes, we do.
I'm loquacious, goddammit. It's charming. Oh, before you leave, word of warning. Mac's got that old bug up his ass again.
Who's
So I've
Mac?
heard.
Yeah, so just, eyes open. Anyway, you guys go settle. Alex, pleasure.
I'll mind Jed.
All right. Who's Mac?
So, Spring Festival equals Mountain Prom.
It's a lot cooler than it sounds.
Not possible. I'm picturing some straight up Wicker Man shit.
Oh, you've been before.
What a terrible movie. Not the bees. No, seriously, what? Just look up Nicolas Cage Wicker Man bees. You'll get the reference. I am. You can always tell when I'm trying too hard because I can just lose. I can lose my. Everybody knows I lose myself in whatever game I'm playing. I get so focused. By the way, how cool of it was Stream Elements to
Shit, man.
like the tweet that said promoting Damon's Wolf stuff. That Damon Wolf does all the artwork for the channel.
This is all yours?
Don't sound so surprised.
He stole it all.
When you said that you had a nice place, I was picturing small but homey.
Well then, welcome to my crib.
Seriously, this is great.
There's only one bed, however.
And the best part is, it's actually yours.
Ah, well, that explains that.
I'm mostly staying at Charlotte's now.
Gabe, I love it.
Obvious answer is obvious.
I mean it. I don't know what to say.
You can say thank you. Or maybe you're the best. Or I'm definitely naming my first and third born children Gabriel or Gabriela.
Sure thing.
It's her own bed.
Didn't we already do the whole staring at me thing?
Nope.
It's just
More staring needs to be involved.
like how I imagined you'd be.
Yeah?
He was imagining his sister?
Do I look how you expected?
You haven't really changed.
Really?
You still look 15.
Shut up.
I mean, obviously you're like a man, dude.
He's a man, dude.
You still have the same facial expressions and stuff. You're still you.
Thanks.
Which is good, because if you weren't still you, I'd have to give your gift to someone else.
Wait, what?
Surprise.
Wait, is this is the album I requested.
I know. I'm good.
I was gonna get this for you.
Well, I got it for you first, so I get the credit.
And That works out. I think Kings of Leon was still a thing to be referenced. They're dancing to imaginary music. The awkward silence of dancing to the music that you just can't hear.
God, I can't get over this. Feels just like old times.
Again, we turned on the streamer settings, so...
Oh no. Stop that.
I can't. It's too late.
Oh yeah, go get him, bro.
Lifetime of practice.
The hell?
Your turn.
Fine.
Badass. Oh, I'm hoping that timed out right. Let her rock out.
You haven't lost a beat.
Uh-oh.
Just give me a sec. Yeah. Hey, Mac.
Mac? He looks like he's on meth.
Something's wrong.
I read Riley's phone. I know you've been meeting with her behind my back.
It's not what you think, Mac.
Oh, good. Because I thought you were fucking my girlfriend.
Dude, I promise, you've got it all wrong.
Tell me why I shouldn't kick your ass right now.
No. No, 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 not here. No, no, not here.
Not my place, Mac. You really need to talk to your girlfriend.
I'm talking to you.
Oh boy.
Now.
Come on.
Stay.
Stay.
The fuck.
The fuck.
The fuck?
Away from her.
Away from him.
Boom shakalaka. Okay.
Alex, stop! Stop!
Alex is a bit of a badass.
Gabe, I didn't.
It's okay.
Damn, she beat some sense into him.
You're just fucking psycho. You could both go fuck yourselves.
Dude, you came here.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Wait a second. Homeboy just rolls up in here. Starts beating. Okay, so we gotta be real careful about Alex's powers and emotional states.
Wait, Gabe.
Alex, it's fine. I gotta go stop my shift.
Okay, so
Great.
something tells me Alex is gonna Hulk out. Oh, so that's the danger of her powers. It's like if she's around strong negative emotions, it will overwhelm her, and you're given the choice of. Whew.
I'm okay.
You're totally okay, Alex. You're fine. You got this.
I'm okay.
You're fine. You're strong.
I'm okay.
You're a kick-ass girl who was able to beat the shit out of some hick from a mountain town.
I guess I might as well unpack. Okay. How did he get this up here?
Left, right, up, down. Run away! Ah, shit! No! Right on. To the next area. Dude! Lame.
Gabe looks like he fits right in. Oh man, Gabe used to crush me. Jerk. Looks like we've both had people trying to help us. I'm glad it made a difference for Gabe. Gabe always wanted a bike like this.
Is that a sword?
Is that a sword?
It is.
We didn't even get to finish the song.
We didn't even hear the song.
Must be Ethan's. Wonder how many times Gabe's been forced to play. Wait, what? Is that a real live dead deer?
I believe it's a real dead deer.
Gabe brushing up on comics and art? Really going the extra mile for Ethan and Charlotte. Holy shit. It looks like Gabe actually read this. Whoa. Looks like Ryan turned my brother into a model citizen. At least I held it together in front of him and Steph. Broadcasting straight from your local record store. Because how fucking cool is that?
Answer is very, very fucking cool.
I'm really happy for you, Gabe. Charlotte made this? Gabe mentioned she was an artist, but I didn't realize he meant, like, professionally. I could never make something so personal.
Give it time. You might.
Bri, I'm telling you, his story doesn't add up. He wants you.
He's helping me get into college, baby. You know dudes can do nice things without the expectation of getting laid, right?
A high school dropout? A guy who went to fucking juvie? Wants to be your study buddy? What, out of the goodness of his heart?
Oh my God, Mac, we're friends. There is nothing going on between Gabe and me.
So Mac was reading Riley's texts? Boyfriend of the year.
A file. And we also got an achievement.
Do I want to know? Guess I kind of gave Gabe the runaround, huh? Anita and Eduardo. They were one of the good ones. Wow, Gabe's been looking for me for a while.
Alright, so Gabe's been trying to find his sister for quite some time. Total stalkerish. What's over here?
No way. Gabe has this photo too? Look at our parents. Mom's healthy. Dad's only kind of an asshole.
Hey. Alright, there's another floor here, but
I know it kicked the drywall crack when I see one.
Alright, let's unpack. We changed clothes. Unpack shoo-shoo. What's a shoo-shoo?
Oh God. Shoo-shoo's gonna look so grungy on this nice bed. She's gotten me through some hard times, but I was hoping we were done with that.
Midnight reading for later.
Ethan's really talented. Makes sense that his mom's an artist.
Letters. What sort of letters would we find?
I never heard back from Sydney. I hope she's okay. At least she cared. More than I can say for most. I really wish those meds had worked.
I have no idea what that is.
Chelsea. The rare bright spot from my time in the group home. We've seen things, haven't we, Shushu?
Shushu has seen things. It lost its ear in the process.
Crazy how much we've changed.
Where's the other half of the photo?
It's really nice that Gabe and I both held on to this photo.
Except he held on to the whole damn thing. He had it all, man. He had it all.
My journal. Time to add my latest meltdown.
It's me.
Ugh. I'll finish this later.
You barely started. You only took out like a few things. What's under the...
No fucking way.
Yes, fucking way, clearly. Time to jam, man. Tune it up. Tune it out.
Well, Alex, you just went nuts and beat the shit out of somebody in front of your brother. So, how are you feeling right now?
Do we get to decide or what? Alex sings. Yes, she is singing. What exactly is she singing? We don't know. Because we got the streaming mode turned on. Well, fuck.
Danger's my middle name.
Oh, wait.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Oh, so that's what she's singing.
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want.
So turn that back on. Whatever makes you happy, whatever it is you want. They couldn't put the lyrics on the things here. Welcome to the awkward silentness that is like all the licensed music. So that's just lazy if they didn't put in like a alternate track or something here. And the fact that it is not skippable is kind of a
You
thing.
and your damn surprises, Gabe. Being here is too good to be true. I'm not gonna let anything mess it up.
Too late. Mac already did.
I should go downstairs and set things right with Gabe.
All right. Time to head downstairs.
Brian, just forget it.
Stop that. You need to take care of yourself.
Got Mac patched up. Let's take a look at you now. Oh, looks pretty nasty right about here. So, it hurts when you breathe?
Alex, you made it.
Yes, we totally
Charlotte,
did.
Right? I'm sorry you had to see that fight. What a terrible first impression.
Of Mac? Yes, indeed.
I'm taking Gabe to the station. We need a first aid kit that doesn't predate the discovery of bacteria.
It's fine. I don't need to go.
Ryan knows what he's doing now. You just go with him.
Alex, I'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
Well, there goes my bartender and my backup bartender.
I love that. It's a falling star?
Yeah.
It's a rising star.
Or rising. Depends on the day, I guess.
Hand up, rising, hand down, falling. Rising, falling,
it do
rising,
today?
falling.
Wow. I don't know. Today's been a roller coaster so far.
I can imagine. I heard Ethan gave you an issue of his comic. He obviously thinks you're really cool.
I know literally nothing about kids, but he seems like one of the good ones.
I appreciate that. He's my favorite person.
Trying to say the right things
By
here.
the way, thanks for telling us about the mine. Ethan's not allowed up there anymore.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you won't be mad at me.
You did the right thing.
Beef pie special. Watch the gravy.
Jed, you didn't have to.
Beef pie
Now,
special.
Ryan said you're skipping dinner. No starving artists on my watch.
I do have to get going.
With how she held it, it looks like it's slouching all the way down.
And they have to be done tonight. Sorry I couldn't talk longer.
Oh, that's okay.
So glad you're here, Alex. I'm looking forward to getting to know you.
Yeah, same.
Bye. Thanks for supper.
Yep.
Do we get to roam around? Do we get to talk, explore? What do we get to do here? More arcade machines. Hey, there's Steph.
So I'm short-staffed at the moment. Gabe tells me you've worked at a restaurant before. Couple years experience as a server?
Gabe's full of shit. I've never worked in a restaurant before.
Never stops that one.
But I would love the work, if experience isn't an issue.
Want to give it a try? It's not too busy right now. And we keep it informal around here.
Okay,
So we're paid under the table
thanks.
and free lodging?
All right. So we have a few folks that need checking on. Ducky and Diane over there. Steph over here. There's a table in the back that needs clearing also. You can give the food orders to me, and I'll handle anyone here at the bar. All right?
Got it.
It's really nice to have you here, Alex.
Thanks.
Guess I'm a server now. Let's see how this goes.
My dad was in the service.
Can I get you two anything?
Miss Chan, here at last to relieve our suspense.
Oh, really?
Hi.
I am Reginald McAllister III.
Okay, Reggie.
To friends.
Reggie says
former
relax.
Entrepreneur, now retired. And this young woman is Diane.
Hey there.
Nice to meet you. I didn't realize that...
That we all knew you were coming. Yes. Gabe is generous with both friendship and information.
Ah, so he
You're
runs
from
his mouth.
Portland, right? I moved here from DC 6 months ago. How you finding the small town thing?
I didn't really know what to expect, but it's kind of perfect. It feels like a home.
I know. I really thought I would hate it. Then I saw the mountains, met some people, and now I'm never leaving.
Oh, great, you're...
Diane is a geologist, recently working as a process manager for Typhon Mining.
That's
I'm
rather
glad there's another
specific.
newbie around here too.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, yeah, we're super hungry. I'd love a pie special with fries.
Cheeseburger with mushrooms, and my usual to drink. Jed will know what to do.
All right, I'll go put that order in.
Thanks. My dad was in the service.
That's Charlotte's dispensary. She seems cool.
All right.
Hey, Jed.
Yeah,
I've got an order from Ducky and Diane.
go ahead.
Oh, shit. Oh.
One cheeseburger with mushrooms.
Uh-huh, and?
One pie special with fries.
Ducky asked for his usual?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's fond of a particular rye whiskey. I keep a personal...
Oh, great. So we're going to have to remember some shit.
Oh, that's odd. I don't see it. Oh, now wait. I bet Ducky took that bottle upstairs last night. Yeah, he and Gabe went on carousing long after closing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Serves him right if you ask me. But feel free to go upstairs and look for it. I'm sure he'd be grateful. Oh, if you can't find it, Deputy Pike was with them. Might have some idea. He's usually in here around now. Probably arriving soon.
There must be something around the Black Lantern that can help me find Ducky's prized whiskey.
Haven is nice. Just wish it felt like home.
Hope we both get there soon.
Haven is nice. Just wish it felt like home.
Wow. Tetanus, anyone? I hope Brian's got better supplies.
Typhon's not a bad company once you get used to how they operate.
Oh, is that really Ryan?
Must be.
Right. Yeah, that's what people keep telling me. Starting over from scratch like this? Takes a minute to learn the ropes, though. Fucking terrifying is what it is.
You're telling me.
Yeah, I guess. The way they do things is just so...
My extensive wilderness map reading knowledge tells me that there is a whole lot of wilderness around here.
Certainly seems that way.
Only $45 for the chance to get mauled by a bear.
Idiot.
That looks radioactive. Sweet jukebox. I'll have to check out the song sometime. What a class act. That's the girl from the record store. Steph.
Alex, right? I'm Steph.
Clearly you are.
Just seeing if you need food or anything.
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks though. Sorry I couldn't hang out at the record store. I've got some time now though if you want to chat.
Hold on, folks. I actually have to hit the restroom. I'll be right back. Darn it! Dude. Go, 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 go. Still got 8 miles to go, I believe. So we got a shot. He's got a... Guess what? The door must be opened. All right. Moore's door opened. You see, this is why he's fat, but not big boned. Wait, scratch that. Reverse it.
Have you tried working on your cardio instead if your arms are too much? That would have hit me. That was weird.
He wants to make you pay.
For what?
Visa? MasterCard?
I'm not subbing to that.
Oh wait, those are JTF guys.
There's one dude left, but damn if I can find him.
They're telling me everything's secure down there, thanks to you.
Alright, phase completed. Achievement! Objectively experienced. Complete each of the 6 different missions.
Same one I just got.
Yes.
I'll show you who's beefcake. Okay, guys, here we go. I don't know if I can do this again, guys. Up. 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 Down. Left. Up. Down. I don't know if I can do this again, guys. Down. 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 Up. Right. Right. Down. Oh, it's getting faster, you guys. Left. Stop stupid what?
Okay.
Hey, you guys, my back. No, seriously, you guys. Screw you guys.
Okay, that was cute and that was charming in and of itself there. I like that one.
8, hook, straight, left hook, adding straights. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight, weave, weave, hook, straight, in time. That's it. Visualize the punch before you throw. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight, weave right, weave left, hook, straight, that's right. 4 more, let's go. Ready stance. You can do it. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight, weave, weave, hook, straight, rhythm. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight, weave right, weave left. Don't forget to breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hook, straight, weave, weave, hook, straight. Nice punch. All right, that's good. It's heating. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight. 1, 2, yeah, uppercut, hook. 6 more, let's go. Ready stance. You can do it. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight. Ready stance. 1, 2, yeah, uppercut, hook. Boom, 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 boom. Big motions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? Don't forget to breathe. Always focus on your abs. Ready? Go all out. Ha, ha. Hit. Ready? 1, 2, hook, straight. Put some power into your last punch. Last one. 1, 2, hook, straight. Ready stance. 1, 2, yeah, uppercut, hook.
Well, this is going to be an adventure. I feel like I got the trots. The runs, as it were.
Is that record store inventory?
No, it's character stats. Do you know what a LARP is?
Sure. Live action roleplay, right? Fantasy fighting in real life?
Exactly.
Gabe was talking about a LARP with Ethan.
Yeah, it's next week. They're coming with me. It's their first time. I'm so excited. Would you ever want to join us sometime?
Sure, I'd try it. If you and Gabe both like it, it must be super fun.
Awesome.
So, are you, here with somebody? Or...
That's Ryan's stuff. Apparently he ditched me for Gabe.
I want to get first aid.
Being a hero again. Ryan's always doing that. It's a Lucan family thing. Have you heard about Jed's rescue? It was a big deal. Back when he was a minor, he saved...
I can't imagine. Alex wants an earload of Haven trivia just now.
Sorry, Jed.
Oh, come on. So?
He doesn't like to brag, but there's stuff about it all over the place if you look.
Interesting.
Alright, we like that.
Is that your shot? What is that?
This
It's
is
green.
the dazzled kiwi schnapps. No one's ever ordered it, so Gabe's trying to get rid of it with the jukebox game.
What's a jukebox game?
It's like a short version of 20 questions, where you're trying to guess a song, guess wrong, you have to take the shot. Ryan and I were going to play. You want to take his place?
Dude, you're on.
Yes. So, I'll pick a song. You have 5 yes or no questions before you have to guess it.
Okay.
Kinda makes you wonder what song is she picking?
Got one.
There you go, Striker.
Box is all yours. So, what do you want to ask me?
I should flip through these and see what might be good to ask.
Unfuck yourself. There's a band. Seems the new Tales of Arise game looks fun. No, I didn't really dig into like the deep into the PlayStation reveal things yet, because I was intending on working longer today, and then I was so excited about this. Came out today on Xbox. Oh, I was totally unaware.
Does the song have a long title, like 4 words or more?
Yes.
Interesting. Is there an animal on the cover
The
art?
JRPG? Sweet.
No animals.
Ugh, too bad. Some of these are really cute.
I know, right?
So no animals.
Is the band name only 1 word?
It is more than 1 word. You've got 2 questions left.
More than 1 word.
Why do you like this song?
So, I guess we're breaking the yes or no questions only rule.
Can you handle it?
So, why do I like this song? The lyrics crack me up. Even the title's pretty goofy. Reminds me of fun times, I guess.
Goofy title, you say?
Last question.
Yeah, all right, I know. Are there people on the cover?
No? Yeah, no. That's your 5. Ready to guess?
Yeah. Let me look through one last time. Here's what I know. It's not a 1-word band name.
All right, that's 2.
The song title is at least 4 words long. No animals on the cover. No people on the cover. The title's kind of goofy.
Think that's enough to figure it out?
We'll see.
No animals, no people.
Fuck. Nice one.
Oh, I got it right.
Guess I'm drinking?
Down the hatch. The Tales of Arise. I'm assuming it's like another similar to the Tales of Symphonia series and so forth. So I'm just gonna take that wild guess there.
Me too. I should get back to work.
Okay.
There must be something around the Black Lantern that can help me find Ducky's prized whiskey.
I got written up for
Damn boys, always fighting. Time to grow up.
Should have seen Gabe go at it with Dad. He's come a long way. Venison and leek pie. I need to try that. Oh, hey. Someone made a course about my life.
Wait. I think I heard my phone go off. Hold on. Wait. I really should put the phone on my desk. All right. No text.
This one's from yesterday. Hold up. It was Colonel Ducky on Gabe's couch with the bottle.
Ha! I get it. Clue reference.
Guess these were for mining. Damn. I wonder if the bullet's still in there. Rest in peace, mister. Maybe I'll see a circus one day. Once I'm better with crowds.
No such thing.
Unusually personable staff. Nicely done, big bro. Is there anything this woman can't do? Shit. Now Mac's scared. At least he's not freaking out anymore. He won't make me lose control.
Good.
19 lives? Jed is a real hero.
Jed's the man.
Haven seems pretty serious about this festival. Coupons for weed? What a time to be alive.
Coupons for weed.
How mysterious. Jed asked me to clear that off.
Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Can I talk to you real quick?
What do you want?
Listen, what happened upstairs was fucked up, right? From both of us.
That is bullshit. And you know it. I was defending Gabe from you.
Yeah, you're right.
Apologize, jerkwad.
Riley's headed over here. She's pretty heated. I don't think it helps to recap all the gory details, you know?
So you're saying you want me to lie to cover your ass?
No, just like, let me handle it. Look, she's gonna break up with me otherwise. We've been together 4 years. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
I don't know, man.
We definitely don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Look at your face.
No, it's okay.
Don't even. What were you thinking? Where's Gabe?
Why do you give a shit?
Because my boyfriend just got into a fight with him. I swear. This is it. You better have a good explanation or we're done.
It's not my fault. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
Bullshit.
About you. About why you guys are meeting behind my back.
Okay. So how did the fight happen?
The bastard sucker punched me.
Liar.
Okay, not exactly sucker punched, but he definitely started it.
Oh god. Were you there too?
Yeah, man, we're the one who fuck him up.
Yeah, I was there. Max telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
You know what? That doesn't even surprise me anymore. So what really happened?
Riley.
Mac barged in, accused Gabe of sleeping with you, sucker punched him, and then kicked him while he was down.
Riley, listen.
What happened to Mac's face?
I did that.
Well, good. It sounds like he deserved
He
it.
totally did. He totally
Thanks for
did.
telling me the truth, Alex.
Wait, are we okay?
Oh.
Are you fucking serious? I'm so embarrassed by you right now.
But are we still together?
What do you think?
He has some
idiot?
fucking...
No.
Alex Chen?
Uh,
Assaulting Mac Loudon on your first day here, huh? I'm Jason Pike, the deputy sheriff. I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Mac assaulted Gabe. He's the one you want.
Your face.
Oh, jeez.
See your face. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm only kidding. Nobody's in trouble here. Gabe and I just like to prank each other.
Right.
Never been pranked by a cop before. You definitely got me.
Thanks for being a good sport. Can I buy you a drink?
Maybe. I'm working right now.
Well, I'll be at the bar. You want one, you just come by, okay?
Whoo, boy. Okay.
Yeesh. Glad I'm not a 19th century miner.
We're a 21st century adult.
Haven seems pretty proud of its mining history.
Ass.
G-A-B. That's gotta be Gabe, right?
Right.
C. Harmon must be Charlotte.
This is really cool.
It's totally cool, man.
How mysterious.
Christ, she did that to that guy's face? Steering clear.
Aw, I'm already making friends.
All right. We're going to look for Booze. Booze needs to be found. Where's Redneck when you need him?
All right, let's see if I can find Ducky's whiskey up here.
A wild bunny appears. Yo, what up, bitches? Hi, Striker. What's going on? That's right, Fred is not totally hiding behind me to provide my voice. But you know how it goes. You know totally how it goes. He is totally hiding behind me because he is not a ventriloquist. He is totally not. Ha ha ha. You know, but ooh, burp. I am enjoying this so far. I mean, it's cool. It's too bad Fred wasn't paying total attention and probably got that dude's order wrong. I know, personally, it probably involved mushrooms, but I don't know if it was a cheeseburger or a hamburger. Nothing like getting an order wrong on the first day, am I right? Or am I right? Anyway, oh, let's go Phillies indeed. Can you believe how they're just circling the drain as the season gets flushed down like a turd?
So Ducky fell asleep on Gabe's couch
It's
last night.
typical, ain't
I
it?
should check there.
Ah, well. We'll see you later, folks.
Huh. They've really changed the art style since I read these.
Son of lead.
If Ducky fell asleep here last night,
Ha!
We found it. Otani's gonna end up with 50 plus.
Found this upstairs. In Gabe's couch?
Really?
Must have been a night.
Many thanks, Alex.
My pleasure, Ducky. Can I pour you a glass?
No. Allow me. To Miss Alex Chen, a most tenacious detective.
To Alex.
Cheers.
It's her first day and she's already drinking on the job.
I've done what Jed asked me to do. I should see if he needs anything else.
My dad was in the service.
Damn, was that drank out of line? Did I come on too strong?
It was bold. I'll give you that. I can't help it. I still tense up whenever I see a uniform.
Hey, Alex.
I'm ready to take you up on that drink.
All right. Wait, hey, Jed, can we get,
There you go.
And keep it quick. She's on the clock.
Alex is going to become an alcoholic by the time this is done.
Your brother's been talking about you getting here for months.
I'm starting to get the sense.
I even remember exactly the day he found your number. He was telling everybody in this place.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty heartwarming stuff.
Well, I've got to get back to work.
Later, Alex.
Are you finished up with everything you want to do?
Yeah, I took care of everything you mentioned. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Nah, the boys should be back soon.
The boys are back.
Speak of the devil. How you feeling?
Not great. Not awful.
I got Alex covering for you.
For real? We need to talk. I'll be on the rooftop, okay?
Okay.
I think that's enough for today. You did great work. You'll be a damn fine addition to our team. You can't keep an injured man waiting. You better go upstairs.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Time to talk to Gabe.
Official 2-hour warning. So, whole lot of ground being covered here. Oof. What a view, huh? So pretty!
Are you giving me the silent treatment? I'd understand if you were. Look, Gabe, I'm really sorry.
He's cracking open the beers. It's a can that says, you know, beer brand beer.
What?
Did you rehearse that move?
No. Only in my mind. So, need a manager for your underground cage fighting career?
Gabe, I'm really sorry.
How many bones have you broken? Like, on other people?
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Don't apologize. I'm fine. Now that we're talking about it.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Guess I never realized.
That I can kick your ass?
Yeah, I guess. No, I never realized what your life must have been like. On your own.
It was tough.
It was fine.
Beer brand,
You know, I
beer
pulled you
brand
off the map,
beer.
And you hit me? I was angry. Then I thought about how you took him apart. Like you've done it before.
Kids in foster care fight a lot. I learned how to defend myself.
I'd say.
Yeah, she kicks ass, man.
I can tell there's something going on with you. Something troubling you. Maybe it's time you open up.
Maybe.
I want to talk to Gabe, but what can I even say right now to explain what happened with Mac?
Just tell them about the power. We need to know about the power.
There's something off about me.
Clearly not her clothes. Ha ha!
I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. And if they feel strongly enough, if they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. And then I lose control.
And this has happened
For a long time. Like Mac. I felt all that anger like it was my own.
I think it was pretty clear that Mac was angry.
It's more than that. He wasn't just angry at you, he's angry at himself. He thinks he's gonna lose Riley.
And he's right. He is going to lose Riley. We helped with that.
Did Riley tell you that?
No, no one told me that. I just feel it.
Sure it's not just, you know.
It's not just in my head, Gabe. I promise. It's not from meds, or stress, or trauma, or whatever. It's real.
It is strange, but so is life.
Can you tell what I'm feeling right now?
You're feeling like you need a lot more beer.
That's true most of the time.
I don't expect you to believe me. No one does.
Well, at least we're upfront about it.
So you can actually feel what other people are feeling?
Yes?
You're like going inside their heart.
I guess I am.
Dude, you have superpowers.
Yeah. All right.
Getting beat up and having no friends. That's a super curse, dude.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, maybe superpowers is a bit strong. It's just I have no idea what's going on with people half the time. Charlotte's teaching me how to improve my emotional intelligence, but this is on another level. You can get in there. I mean, that's really special.
Yeah, it is for the purposes of this game.
Special. That's really your take on all this?
I just realized
Totally.
Alex's glasses has no lenses.
I mean, it's whatever you make it, right? But it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
It's like, I just noticed. Wow, the clinking of the cans vibrated the controller.
So, When were you gonna tell me about the guitar?
Oh, shit. You found it. It was supposed to be a huge surprise.
Surprise?
Well, what do you think?
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Welcome home. Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, is Ethan up here?
No, he was heading home.
He was, but haven't seen him in a while.
You don't think...
You went up to the mines.
Maybe. Fuck, maybe he did.
What is it?
I think he went up to the mountains.
If he actually did, we need to move. Now.
Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody, head out. We gotta look for Ethan. Hawk? No.
Ethan? Ethan! Come on, pick up, pick up.
Alex.
Over this way.
This way.
And you bringing Alex along into here. Why?
Wow. Been a while since I was up here.
Should I be... I don't know... freaking out right now?
Yes. Yes, we should.
In my experience, freaking out is almost never advisable.
Easy for you to say.
Any luck?
And touch base with the safety team up at the site. They're gonna postpone tonight's blast until we find them.
Oh, at least we're not racing the clock. Hey, you good?
Charlotte's gotta be losing it right now.
Hey, she's tough. Always has been. Come on, let's take a look around.
Take a look around, man. We need to find stuff.
This kid. Can you imagine the shit we would have caught from Dad if we'd done anything like this?
Hey. We're gonna find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks again for your help. Could have been a lot worse if you hadn't kept me in the loop.
Of course.
Oh, now she
I'm
has
gonna take a look
lenses in her
around.
glasses.
Let me know if you spot any sign of Ethan.
Sure. I can do that. How was Ethan planning to get into the mine? Landed a job on my first day. Maybe this fresh start is still salvageable. Something tells me those two weren't the best match. Haven has an indie movie theater. Impressive. I think I see a lot more of the jukebox game in my future. Ryan seems like a sweet guy. I'm gonna choose to believe this isn't about me.
Jeez, how many things are here?
Will we, though?
Violators will be prosecuted.
Cool. A murder barn. Nope. 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 Super nope. They were gonna set off charges tonight. Thank God Gabe got a hold of them. How is the rubber zombie the least creepy thing out here? Hey, bro. Wanna get wasted at the old mine?
Sounds like a good time.
The real monster here is underage drinking. You don't realize until you're up close, but mining equipment is super murdery. Probably not as fun to ride in as they look.
Alex warned me. I could have stopped this. I'm such a fucking fuck up.
Gabe cares about Ethan so much. We have to find him.
Come on, Ryan. Everyone is depending on you.
Ryan won't let his fear get in the way.
Cat!
I'm glad he's here.
I got you. I got you. It's okay. You're okay.
Oh, it's a hat.
Oh, God. Oh, God, we're alive.
Is that everybody? I need a head count.
My joyride in this will have to wait until after we found Ethan. Maybe Julie McNamara doesn't need your approval.
Ah. But that's not like a bad thing about her, you know, it's... Alright, so what are these two fuckwits doing over here?
Wow. Once Ethan's safe, I'll raise one too. Imagine being trapped down there. Or, actually...
Don't imagine it.
Imagine being trapped.
All right.
Here.
Massive cave-in. Bunch of trapped miners. All nearly died. Jed led the whole team back to the surface.
God.
Damn.
Yesterday, Foreman Jed became local hero Jed. And then Typhon closed up this site, basically bought Jed the Black Lantern.
Huh.
That's kind of cool.
Same logo. Did Ethan base his comic on this place? Okay. Okay. If the wall is an illusion...
Nothing obvious. Maybe we should...
Notice anything?
No shit.
I'll be damned.
The whole story is about Ethan's character breaking into a monster stronghold deep underground.
Sounds like the miner to me. Does it show where he went?
Not sure. The comic ends with the monster hunter climbing a watchtower, which shows him where to go.
All along the watchtower?
The silo. I bet that's the tower. That's where he went.
You're a genius.
Yeah.
Damn right she is.
Alex. Gabe, you want to take a crack at unlocking that gate?
I'm on it.
We should also be able to get to it through the processing building, if we can find a way in.
Let's take a look then.
Take a look around.
Okay. Ethan based his comic on this place. Maybe I should compare his drawings with other stuff in the area.
Come on, Ryan. Everyone is depending on you.
Ryan seems like he knows what he's doing. Glad he's here.
Let me know if you find anything, yeah?
Gabe's on the gate. I should see if I can make sense of the comic. I think Thanor went a different way. Any luck?
Been a minute since I tried to break a lock. I've lost my edge.
You never had it, boy.
What you told me before. If he were out here and like feeling something, could you use it to find him?
He'd have to be feeling it like a lot. Like really strong. Even then, I don't know.
Guess it was worth a shot.
Kind of a useless power in that regard.
So if the zombie is here, then... If Ethan really followed the path in his comic, finding him just became a lot more doable.
Like, the obvious thing is obvious.
Wait, so... Did Ethan? Oh, man. Think there's like a side door back there?
I don't know. You can guess there might be.
Give me a hand.
Give her a hand. Oi. Oi, oi, oi.
You figured that out from a comic book.
Comic books. You know, there's a good question on the wall there. Did you get your checks?
I'm gonna try to get the lights on. You try to figure out where Ethan went.
That's basically what I've been doing.
Ethan must have come through here. How did he get out? Have I got some good news for you? I'm 100% sure that if I picked up the receiver, there'd be like a demon voice on the other end.
And that would be awesome.
What? Kinda wanna push all the buttons. Also, kinda scared to push any of the buttons. Oh yeah, these look safe. Hi, scary old building. Please don't collapse while we're inside you. Thanks.
What? This isn't a Dante stream. The building, of course, is going to collapse on us.
Maybe it's full of Twinkies. Those never go bad, right? Wasn't in the comic. Ethan must have gone upstairs. Pretty sure Ethan climbed these stairs.
Okay, but then how did he get out of here?
Not sure. I'm gonna have a look. Ugh. Let's hope omens aren't really a thing.
And The Omen is a bad movie. I know that much.
Ugh. Worse than sleeping on the ground. Nope. Thanor doesn't battle any bed bugs. So much stuff just left behind.
I hope Alex is right about this comic thing. We're burning minutes here.
I hope so too. This thing has seen better days.
It was worth a shot, I guess.
Ethan must have passed through some other way. Let me see what I can figure out.
Right.
I'm not confident this is gonna work. Ow! Damn it.
If Ethan didn't get out through the door, that must be where Ethan's heading.
All right. So we need to go up. We need to get vertical.
Okay, I'll stay out. But not because you told me to. We passed caution like an hour ago. Wasn't in the comic.
All right. Well, you know, we're exploring all options here.
Not in the comic. Okay, where does Thanor go next in the comic? Reminds me of the snake thing in Ethan's comic. The silo. We're getting close. Ethan made the jump from here to the conveyor belt? Oof. Think I'll find another way through.
Yeah.
Looks like Ethan climbed the conveyor belt out to the silo.
Yikes.
Worth a shot. Heads up!
Totally. Heads up, dude.
Yeah. Turns out you gotta open it. Who knew?
Smart ass. Wonders would totally never cease. To go through doors, you must open them. Amazing.
Brian seems like he knows what he's doing. Glad he's here. This thing has seen better days.
Sneaking underneath.
What took you so long? You never forget how to break a lock. It's like riding a bike.
Where to next, Alex?
Well, we'll assume somebody's going to be climbing the conveyor belt. Wait, there are 5 items in this thing to find. I don't think I came across them. I didn't really search the bar.
From the watchtower and spots the secret entrance to the stronghold. If we can just... There. That's where he's heading.
That's by the ravine.
Shit. Let's go.
What's at the ravine? We're moving along here. Release down 3-0. Oh, at least.
We close?
Think so.
Ethan! Ethan! Ethan!
Oh boy.
Listen! Alex! I'm scared!
Ethan, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Wait. Hold on. Here. Ethan? You okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here. Just hang on.
His fear is so strong. If I get near it...
It's no good. We're too heavy.
Oh boy.
Shit.
What about me?
Alex. Are you sure?
No, we're not sure. We're totally, completely not sure about this.
Remember how I taught you how to anchor a belay? Awesome. Show me. You okay?
Doesn't really feel like that's relevant right now, to be honest.
It's relevant to me.
Okay, well, I'll let you know when I figure it out.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Alex, can you make eye contact with me?
Do we want to?
I'm gonna tie this rope around your waist. The other end is tied around your brother. He'll use that stump as a fulcrum to feed rope your direction. Follow?
So far.
Awesome. You're doing super good. Remember, slow is steady. Steady's fast. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
I want cake. I'll have a hot pocket later. Oh boy.
Hang on, Ethan. I'm coming.
this, Alex.
Shut up, Ryan.
Go back! You'll get hurt!
I'm not going back without you. You're stuck with me till we're both safe.
Doing great, sis. You're real close. Just a little further.
Hey, Ethan. I'm here to help, okay?
No! Get away!
Shit. It's too much. I have to get him to chill out. Ethan, I need you to calm down.
Come on,
Can you
Ethan.
breathe for me?
I should never have come out here! I was so stupid!
Okay, hey, focus. Talk to me. You want to tell me how you got out here?
I was trying to cross to the other side. The log fell.
That's fine. That's okay. Let's talk about what comes next. Gabe's got us. We're not gonna fall. He's got the other end of the rope.
No, I can't move. If I move,
You're not gonna fall, buddy.
it doesn't matter.
He's not making any sense. I need him to calm down. We can't stay here, Ethan. We have to.
It'll see me. If I move, it'll see me.
What's gonna see you?
You don't understand.
Wait.
He's right. I don't. I can't help him if I don't understand what he's afraid of. And the only way to understand is to feel
Something
what
from his
he's feeling.
comics.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe this is happening. I can do this. I can do this.
We're a long way up here.
Oh my god. What's happening? It's like I'm seeing the world through his eyes.
I thought I could hurt the monster, but it's hunting me.
I'm not just feeling what Ethan feels. I'm seeing the world like he sees it.
I brought all this stuff. None of it will save me. Ninth Warden wouldn't be afraid, but he's just a story. This is real.
Okay. He's not afraid of the fall. He's afraid of...
Shit. Can't let it see me. Can't let it see me.
Ah, there's something down.
It can't be real. Oh, but it looks pretty fucking real.
Yeah, okay, so this is making sense now.
Hey. Hey, I see it too, Ethan. The monster? I see it too. And I'm just as scared as you are. But Ethan, we're safe. You know why? It can't see me. Bangle of Vanishing, just like Ninth Warden.
I thought that was just a story.
Well, some stories are true. Like monsters. So, you're gonna hold my hand, all right? As long as you're touching me, you're safe. Don't look down, okay?
So this is a very
We'll be done before you
trippy
know it.
use of the powers mechanic.
Not over yet. Oh god. Okay. One step at a time.
Alex?
Yeah, buddy?
I'm still really scared.
Yeah. Me too. But we can do this. One step at a time.
Okay. Do you think the log will break?
I don't know. But if it does, I am gonna hold on to you so tight, okay?
Okay.
This is tense. Could this log be any longer? And that's what she said. We work our way across. Come on.
Ethan.
They're good, man. Tight grip. We're close now. That's it. Come on. There you go.
Come on.
I got you.
Ooh, that was surprisingly tense. Wonder if you can screw that up. Spoilers. What?
Gabe?
Well, Gabe's dead. Well, fuck. Thought I could hunt the monster. All right, and we definitely missed achievements throughout this. All right, 51% told Gabe about Ethan's plans. 70% told Alex told Riley the truth about the fight. 73% Alex told Gabe about the power. Okay. 97% hugged it out. 72% encouraged Riley to be honest in her interview. 91% Alex put the cool shades on the gnome. 67% enjoyed a song in the record store. 51% told Ryan that Gabe was a badass. 96% rocked out with Gabe on the broom guitar. 96% Alex found evidence of Gabe's search for her. 39% Alex wasn't sure how she felt about Haven. Alex told Jed she's never been a server, 56%. 97% told Gabe that she loved the guitar. 89% at Jed was impressed with Alex's performance as a server. 41% Steph lost to Alex in the jukebox game. 72% Roddy broke up with Mac after the fight. 93% Ducky was reunited with his favorite whiskey. Yeah.